Is he on?
So we're anytime now.
Oh,
But we're gonna pick it up from the back. So
okay.
that's when he's gonna be on.
Okay. I'll listen. Listen.
Oh,
Oh. Councilmember Lopez? So, Councilmember Lopez? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay. It'll be about 6 minutes. And we'll be starting.
Okay,
Okay.
standing by.
Okay.
I am, yes. We're heartbeat, okay. Oh, you're working with people? Good.
I had one.
There you go. Okay. Nice to meet you too.
Well, good evening and welcome to the regular meeting of the Chandler City Council on Thursday, October 10th, 2019. Tonight, there's mostly items that we'll be discussing that we had the opportunity to review on Monday. There's a couple items of just interest for our audience that we're going to be looking at a park improvement down in South Chandler. There is a couple items here that are related to a special election coming up to align what we have in our Constitution with the state. There is, as we mentioned on Monday, there is a certain number of items related to grants that our police and fire departments have found, as well as all the important business that many of you are here representing. So with that, I'd like to call our meeting to order, and clerk, if you would take a roll call.
Mayor Hartke,
Here.
Vice Mayor Rowe,
Here.
Councilmember Stewart,
Here.
Councilmember McClymans,
Here.
Councilmember Wong,
Yeah.
Councilmember Lopez,
Here.
Councilmember Orlando.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you, City Clerk. Our invocation will be led by Pastor Mark Hoffman from Risen Savior Lutheran Church, and our Pledge of Allegiance by Councilmember Matt Orlando. Pastor.
We bow our heads. Dear wise and loving Father, thank you for your many and abundant blessings. Thank you for life itself, for the measure of health we need to fulfill our callings, for sustenance and for friendship. Thank you for the ability to be involved in useful work, for the honor of bearing appropriate responsibilities. Thanks as well for the freedoms we are blessed with in this nation. In the scriptures, you said that citizens ought to obey the governing authorities, since you have established those very authorities to promote peace, order, and justice. Therefore, we pray for our Mayor Hartke, for the various levels of city officials, and in particular this assembled council. Graciously grant to them wisdom to govern and to make wise decisions, a sense of the welfare and true needs of our people, a keen thirst for justice and rightness, the ability to work together in harmony, even when there is honest disagreement, personal peace in their lives and joy as they do their tasks. We pray for the agenda set before us this evening. Please give an assurance of what would please you and what would be beneficial to those who live and work in and around our beloved city of Chandler. It's in your precious holy name we pray. Amen.
Please join me as we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you, Councilmember Orlando. So, Council, on our consent agenda, there's also items number 43 and 44. Just because of timing, they weren't available, or other decisions on Monday, but these are also added to what we did not see on Monday. Any questions or comments related to our general or to our consent agenda? Councilmember Orlando.
So, Mayor, on item 44, staff, I noticed there's a memo here right now in regards to the extension. I'm assuming in good faith, this person will do the action items that staff has outlined.
Yes,
If-
through,
Go ahead.
sorry, through the mayor, Councilmember Orlando, yes, that is correct. We have made contact. What you have in front of you is what they have told us, and we will be following up with them. And if they do not comply with what they've said, we will continue to pursue that to get everything straightened out at that location.
I just wanted to get it on record that we will not be able to, we'll prove it tonight conditionally, or we'll prove it tonight, but if this person does not come up with this, then obviously, then staff's gonna have to, come back to us or not approve this?
The item before you tonight, Councilmember, will get approved for that temporary extension. This particular event is to be held outdoors.
Right. I
And
understand.
so, yes, so we will be following up on the other, and we will pursue that through our law department to make sure we get everything taken care of over there. I believe they've had ample opportunity to take care of it. so.
Okay, I just want to make sure it's on public record that we're approving this with those conditions, and staff will be following up. Thank you.
We'll-
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Other questions or comments? Seeing none, a motion would be in order.
Mayor,
Vice Mayor.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda, items 1 through 44 for the regular meeting on Thursday, October 10th of this day, 2019.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. Council, please vote.
Councilmember Lopez.
Yes.
Items carry unanimously, or the motion carries unanimously.
All right, thank you, City Clerk. Thank you, Council. Next on our agenda tonight is unscheduled public appearances. And I understand we might have one person wanting to talk to council. Is that correct?
Mayor Harkey, I do not have any cards.
So no one filled out a card. Is there
No.
anyone here who would like to make an unscheduled appearance before council? Sir, welcome to come to the days and state your name and address for the record. And there is there's going to be 3 lights there. You've got up to 3 minutes totally. When the green is about 2.5 minutes. When it turns yellow, that's about time to wrap up. So if you could state your name and address, please.
My name is Darren Marchant, and I do not have an address. I'm homeless at this time.
Okay.
I wanted to speak on the incredible importance to the human species of the value of passing on the experiences from our seniors to our youth and to our young adults. All throughout the country, we have senior centers where the seniors are isolated by themselves with their own age group, and we lose that advantage that comes from our youth, our adults, spending time with our seniors. This is how humans have lived for most of our existence on this earth, is we lived in multi-age communities where the seniors saw that they were respected and valued and they were honored in their late years. And the youth had a chance to learn from the correct and incorrect things that these people went through in their lives, so that we get to live in a world that's improved. In the senior center over here, there's a rule that says that if you are under 55, you are not allowed in that room. And I've been visiting in the parking lot with a gentleman there that I find to be very interesting, and I very much enjoy his company. And I was told recently that I would be arrested if I came near that property again. And while I could speak on how that makes me feel, I don't think that's a productive or practical suggestion. I think that these seniors and the youth in our community deserve a chance to spend time together and to learn from each other, and that leadership should take a look and some time to consider how to do that in a respectable and appropriate way. Thank you for your time.
And sir, because this is unscheduled, we can't engage with you, but I think staff will certainly follow up with your questions and concerns. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mayor,
Councilmember.
thank you. Marcia, can we find out where that rule was implemented and where it stemmed from? I'd
Yes,
just like to know.
I'd be happy to follow up with council on this particular issue.
Thank you.
All right, next on our agenda tonight is council announcements. So I've got 3 that I'd like to share. We've got a great number of events coming up in our community over the next several months. First, I'd like to highlight is the Chandler Mayor's Day of Play. I almost said pray, didn't I? I kind of switch back and forth with those.
You sit close to you too much.
Ah, that must be it. Sam, Councilmember Wong is rubbing off on me. It's a good thing. Anyway, the Chandler Mayor's Day of Play returns Saturday, October 19th. We'll be turning Tumbleweed Park into a playground for all. From 8 a.m. until noon, we invite you all to join us for a day filled with interactive activities for all ages, including a life-size board floats, inflatables, and even a foam fusion race. I will be racing the foam fusion race course around 9 a.m. I'm willing to challenge council members or any other 4-year-olds that are out in the audience or in our city, see if they can take me on and take down the mayor. But it'll be a great day. We do this annually. Second event I'd like to bring to your attention is our getting involved in Arizona neighborhoods, or GAINed, which will be held, I guess it's actually getting Arizonans involved in neighborhoods, if we want to stick with the acronym there. Be held on Saturday, October 19th between 3 p.m. and 8 p.m., so this will be later the same day. We have had a number of neighborhoods that have applied for different recognitions and opportunities to showcase their neighborhood, and we'll have a bus that'll be driving council members, staff, NAC members to different areas. And this event promotes strengthening our community partnerships and relationships with local public safety departments, joining together with food, music, fun, and games. Let me say again the word food. Most of these come up with specialty food items that I look forward to returning year after year. Our council staff and I will be visiting several of these events, so make sure that if you have not already registered your neighborhood, please do so if you're going to be participating. I also want to congratulate our 2019 Neighborhood Excellence Award winners, Sun Groves HOA and Rancho Del Rey HOA as well. Lastly, I'd like to just bring our attention to For Our City Day. This is a partnership of Chandler residents, local businesses, nonprofits, city staff, and neighbors coming together to build community and instill neighborhood pride. For Our City Day 2019 will take place in the Chandler Manor community located at the corner of Alma School and Knox Roads on Saturday, October 26th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. This is one of the first things I ever did with you, Councilmember Stewart. And so I want to encourage you to find out how you can get involved by visiting For Our City Chandler's website and bring together a scout group, a church group, a bunch of friends, and see how we can together make Chandler better. Councilmember Stewart.
Thank you, Mayor. And For Our City is a phenomenal day. It's one of my favorite days of the year to actually, other than doing yard work at my house, but going out and doing yard work in the community is fantastic. It's a great way to spend a day. It's just a good community event, so I echo everything the mayor just said. And being part of the community is about farmers markets coming online. So our farmers market is back in season. And so now that the weather has cooled down, we will the farmers market will be open from 9 to 1 every Saturday for local produce, and there's cookies there and there's all kinds of good stuff. So it's really fun. And I also wanted to thank the Chamber of Commerce today for putting together a roundtable with a number of CEOs from around the community. So one of our senators, Senator McSally, was in town, and she wanted to meet with a number of business leaders from large businesses to small businesses, and she was there to talk about some of the issues that a number of our companies are facing, and then also ask us about what we're dealing with as a city and how she can help at the federal level. So it was good to see our senator in the market and spending some time with us. So weather's cooling down. It's time to get out and enjoy it. Councilmember McClemens?
If you have any questions about what you think Senator McSally eats for lunch, you can also ask Councilmember Stewart that question. Councilmember McClemens.
Thank you, Mayor. In June, we wrapped our fiscal budget, $1 billion budget. It was exciting to lock that down, and now it's even more exciting because we're going through the process again. And so the most important part of that process is to get engagement from the community. So right now, we got the citizen budget survey engagement, and each year the City of Chandler encourages citizens to give us input on the budget process. And so right now the budget survey is open, and I'd like to encourage Chandler residents to complete the short survey online at chandleraz.gov/budget. Feedback ensures that our budget that we're going to work on over the next year reflects the needs and wants of our community going forward. So the survey will be available till Sunday, November 17th. Get on it so we can get on it. Thank you.
Vice Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Always have to try and remember that, remind ourselves. And City Hall is purple. We talked about that already once, but nothing wrong with being reminded of that. The weather is breaking. You can see what's happening. Hope everybody shops Chandler. It's important that we get out there and buy some of your Halloween stuff for here in Chandler. So one thing that I want to tell you about is the Chandler Spooktacular, and that is just around the corner. It's a great event. I'm involved in that every year. On Saturday, October 25th, you bring your entire family out to Dr. A.J. Chandler Park for a great night of full-spirited fun. And they're going to have creepy crafts, scary piñatas, witches, broom races, a cupcake walk, trick-or-treating, and even more. So don't forget to enter the costume contest, which will begin at 6:45 p.m. And I will be out there again selling bratwurst, Kiwanis hot dogs, and other great offerings. And I hope to see you out there.
I'm planning on eating a Kiwana dog. Councilmember Huang.
Yes. Our fire department is holding a free open house for the public this Saturday from 9 a.m. to noon. And the event will take place at fire station number 9, 211 North Desert Breeze Boulevard. It's just at the very south of Desert Breeze Park. So the department will educate residents and to share information with the public. In addition to tours of the station, there will be fire truck and ambulance displays. Free blood pressure checks will be available, along with water safety and drowning prevention information. In the fire safety house, children will get hands-on instruction on how to get out of a smoke-filled environment. So thank you to Chandler Fire for putting this on. And I was planning to say another things, but I just found out Councilmember Orlando already take it over. Yeah, no, please. That's about scooter we can see on the street. Yeah.
Thank you. You could take it. My voice is leaving me, so we'll make this quick. So we have a couple of public meetings coming up this month. One will be October 16th. The public meeting solicit feedback on the shared mobility pilot program, as the council member Wong indicated earlier. It's based on the governing of electric scooters and sharing the service with the community. It'll be held at the Chandler Museum, and you can see the times here and more information on the bottom of your screen. The other one will be the update of the Transportation Master Plan. That's been going on for several months now, and we've gotten a lot of stakeholder meetings. In fact, we just had a preliminary briefing of it tonight. Plan really looks sharp. Again, we need more public meetings, and that'll be held on October 24th. The draft will be presented to the residents and stakeholders, so please be available to provide information on that. And again, you can look at the plan on keepchandlermoving.com. With that, I'll say that's all I have tonight, Mayor, before I lose my voice. Thank you.
Good night, Mayor. Thank you.
All right, with that, that concludes our meeting.